Now for today's BizBeat, we're going to talk about the challenges that the French President Emmanuel Macron is facing after the re-election. From soaring fuel prices to pension reforms, Macron has definitely a lot on his plate. On the one hand, surging cost of living is one of the main concerns of the French people, and it fed into strong voters backing for the far right, and Macron is very aware of that. Bruno Le Maire, Macron's economy minister for the past 5 years, said, and I quote, "No matter what happens, we will do more to protect the French from spiking petrol prices." But that brings out the more pressing problems facing France's economy: increased public spending. The public finances are already under pressure as the pandemic pushed up budget deficit to 6.5% of output last year. There are also a host of more structural challenges facing Macron. Top of the list are reforms of the workplace, including a change in the pension system, which would raise the retirement age from 62 to 65. Otherwise, there's no money for other things that have been promised, like salaries for teachers, rural development, energy transition, etc. Macron already shoved a first stab at restructuring the system in the run-up to the election. The chances of pushing through further reforms partly hinge on legislative elections in June and on the president's ability to put together another majority. Tackling France's low labor participation rate and shape up a more highly skilled workforce is another priority. While France's economic rebound has been stronger so far than that of other larger European countries, the Russia-Ukraine conflict could still cause bumps in the road. Soaring prices of raw materials and rising energy costs have hit French builders, car manufacturers, and aviation companies hard. Macron has already begun rolling out an EU-backed €100 billion scheme to develop new sectors such as hydrogen, supporting the transformation of buildings to make them more energy efficient and creating jobs in the process, and funding incentives to attract more industrial investments in the country.